when the Beatles came along, I was a Beatles fan, and then the Rolling Stones, and they took me away. So I wasn't into the Elvis thing, and these fans, a couple of wrestling fans, mentioned to me, they said, you had the sideburns, you had the black hair. Have you ever thought about an Elvis thing? I said, absolutely not. And they said, we're going to make you something for your birthday. And a month later on my birthday, they had somebody take measurements. And I said, what are you guys doing? We're going to make it. And they showed up with a gold lame jumpsuit.
Right.
And
Did you think you were going to have a hard time turning that character into a heel because Elvis was so beloved?
Well, I had, from this being this punk rock and skunk rock, I had a tremendous amount of heat on me anyway, as far as when wrestling goes, heat, that fans hated me.
Right.
So the transition was easy. All I did now was put a jumpsuit on, and then the promoter, who was Robert Fuller, Colonel Robert Parker in WCW,
Sure.
who he had a marriage with sensational Sherry.
I love that.
Who ended up being Peggy Sue in WWE with Honky Tonk Man. Colonel Parker, Robert, he said he sees the jumpsuit, the black hair, and the sideburns, and he says, and I wanted to cut my hair because I had long blonde hair at the time, and after the hair dye match, then I cut it, left a spot, then I said the heck with it and dyed the whole thing, and had it short, the jumpsuit. Man, have you ever thought about a guitar? Can you play a guitar? I said, no, I can't play a guitar at all. He said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring a guitar next week, and we'll do something, man. You go out there and you hit Bob Armstrong with that, and we'll be off and running. So that's what happened. That's how the guitar came about.
Let's talk. Let's jump to back to.
So that's a little bit of history. I don't want to cut you off, but a lot of wrestling fans, they only know what I did when they saw me in WWF.
Of course.
And to the fans today of their age group, that's all they really care about. But the whole history of how the gimmick itself evolved was that way. And then I spent the next 3 or 4 years working on it, perfecting it, until I brought it to WWE, so that then the fans saw it. So I had polished it up and made it work. And I knew it would be a good bad guy gimmick.